It's December 1st, my friends, and you know what that means? That's right, only 24 more days until Christmas. But not only that, my friends, today also kicks off my 25 Days of Christmas reviews. Every single day this month, I am going to be reviewing either a Christmas movie or a Christmas TV special, and what better way to kick things off than by taking a look at my absolute favorite Christmas movie, Home Alone. Now, I've talked on and on and on about Home Alone before, but heck, why not? Let's give a summary of the movie in case for some reason you don't know about the movie. 8-year-old Kevin McAllister and his family live in suburban Chicago, and they're getting ready to go on a vacation to Paris. However, the night before the trip, Kevin acts up and gets sent to his room early, and the next day, due to a series of events, the family leaves home without him. Kevin, meanwhile, is thrilled that he's home alone, has the house to himself, and doesn't have to worry about family. But it's not all fun and games, as a duo of burglars known as the Wet Bandits are in Kevin's neighborhood looking to break into the houses and steal all the items and jewelry and everything else inside the homes. Once Kevin discovers this, it's his job to protect his house and to make sure he stays safe before his family comes back to reunite with him. So why do I like Home Alone? Well, for starters, it was one of the first Christmas movies I ever saw growing up. It came out in 1990, which would have made me 2 years old when it came out. My family owned this on VHS, and I saw it so many times that our copy of the VHS tape actually wore out around the part where Kevin throws the paint cans at the Wet Bandits. And there were a couple scenes, namely the one where he's in the church talking to Old Man Marley, and the one at the beginning where he's imagining his family yelling at him, that got so warped you actually couldn't watch the video, but the audio portion still worked. And I really can't explain why, but this just became my favorite Christmas movie. I guess if I had to choose why it's my favorite Christmas movie, I would have to go with all the subtle aspects of the movie. If you notice, the entire McAllister house is painted red and green, which are Christmas colors. You wouldn't notice that, but it gives it a subtle Christmas feel. There are also tons of poinsettias scattered around the house, which of course are a flower commonly found during the Christmas season. And I like how the movie was actually taken seriously. They could have very easily turned this into a slapsticky comedy without any of the plot whatsoever and made it just a dumb kids movie. But they didn't. They took this movie seriously. They made their character act like a real kid who actually had to grow up during the movie. If you watch, Kevin actually becomes more mature as the movie progresses. In fact, something I didn't notice until recently, if you watch, early on in the movie, Kevin is filmed from an upward angle so that the camera's looking down on him. But by the end of the movie, the camera is actually pointed downward and it's looking up towards Kevin. That's something I never noticed until I was watching a video about Home Alone and it pointed that out to me. And honestly, Home Alone still makes me laugh to this very day. You saw 2 weeks ago when I did that video about my favorite lines from Home Alone. Those lines legitimately make me laugh to this very day. There's no bones about it. I love this movie, even if parts of it don't hold up and don't make any sense. In fact, there's one major plot point of this movie that actually drives me completely nuts whenever I see it. You see, the McAllister's plane leaves for Paris in the morning. That's impossible. International flights don't leave O'Hare until the evening. That way, when you're crossing the ocean, it's overnight, and by the time you land in Europe, it's broad daylight. But small nitpicks aside, Home Alone is a movie that I absolutely love. I will never get tired of it. I will watch it every year for as long as I can. Overall, if I had to give a rating to Home Alone, I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I know. If it's my favorite movie, why don't I give it 5 stars? Well, like I said, parts of it don't really hold up anymore, and that one nitpick about O'Hare planes leaving during the day is just something that, I don't know, it just bothers me. But quite honestly, that's just a nitpick, because I absolutely love this movie. Thanks for tuning in to day 1 of my 25 Days of Christmas reviews. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, simply click that subscribe button down below. And be sure to tune in tomorrow when I review a Christmas movie that I have never seen before. Until then, this is Peter saying see you later.